Right, catch up number 3. You're laughing now. And he's just caught a fish.
Yes, I'm not blank, folks. Yes, come on. Oh, reminiscing. But yeah, no, I've not fished these two, have I? Because I've
Why
had
haven't you fished, Andrew?
Well, I did have a ticket for the Oaks, folks, which was last
Saturday,
wasn't it? And I was right looking forward to it. Ordered all my bait, but then I've had to cancel my tickets because I've had a poorly foot.
What is it you've got?
It's called gout. It doesn't sound very nice, but
it's like an
you've never known
illness,
a pain like it. Honestly, it's absolutely ridiculous. Stick up for me, folks. Anyone who's ever experienced gout, you know how much pain I'm in.
And if you haven't, please feel free to rinse him in the comments.
No, I don't think anyone will. It hurts.
Anyway.
Do you remember that time I had that thing on my arm?
Oh yeah, I never even remember mentioning it.
Did I ever mention that when he had the tennis elbow? Well, it's like that times 10.
Is it?
But anyway.
Worse, flipping it. You're going to be moaning about that for years then.
Let's talk about your fishing, Jay.
Right, fishing then. So yeah, I went the Oaks.
Yeah, I was really gutted.
I love the Oaks.
Yeah, so good, isn't it?
And it's weird, we used to go and moan. Because we'd be like, got to be on New Lake so you're not winning.
Yeah.
And the more we go there, you understand, as long as the New Lakes are snugly pegged, which they are in Fish Show, you have got a chance. You have got a chance on Cedar and Maple as well, which are the 2 snake lakes they use as well. They only put 20 on each.
Yeah.
20 on Cedar, 20
so
on Maple,
much room on them lakes,
60 on New Lakes. That's if 100 turn up.
Yeah.
Unfortunately, I think there were like 15 no-shows on the day. Well, not necessarily no-shows, 15.
Didn't go to the pegs, that kind of thing.
No. Before the draw, they knew that people had sent the tickets back.
I got in touch with him and cancelled my ticket. I got in touch with him.
Well, there was 15.
Oh, flipping heck.
So they quickly repegged it.
I was going to say, yeah.
And it meant that they gave some of the new lakes, Sycamore, which I ended up drawing, in particular, a bit more room. So it was every other peg on some bits. There's a lot of bits with 2 miss 1. Like Ash was all 2 miss 1 pretty much, although there was an undrawn peg on there. Just they had a bit more room than they ever get in Fish Show.
Right, okay.
And I think that meant that they were just a little bit always going to be the ones.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? It's where you want to be. For me, it didn't turn out that way, but I wanted to be there. I wanted to be New Lakes. I thought, yeah. And I've drawn. I think I drew Harry's winning peg from last year. Very close. I think Harry said he was on 20 or somewhere. I was on 21 Sycamore.
Sycamore. So which one have you
biggest
got?
One. Biggest one on the New Lakes, first one you get
the
to.
one that's like that, and then you've got 2. You've got one like that.
Big long one that goes down.
Yes, right.
And then there's the 2 that go sideways.
Yeah.
Middle of there. Nearly middle. Towards the far end.
Right, okay.
On the bank away from the lakes.
Yeah.
You know what I mean?
Yeah.
So the big long straight back there. Lovely, well happy. Like really, really happy.
You did say before you wanted to be on there and just do your game.
I wanted to fish Harry's match from last year.
Yeah, man.
So I thought that'd be enough if it were chocker.
Yeah.
I mean, if there were loads of it, I thought, yeah, that'll be enough that sort of day, and that suits me down to the ground. Getting to be peg, it wasn't to begin with. It does what the New Lakes always do. You don't see much, and as soon as you start, all the fish are on top.
Yeah.
They're everywhere, and they were beyond a nightmare to mug.
Really?
So, and they were all close. They were all like within 7 meters, so really accurate. And I think I only caught 5 in the first hour, and I was like, what is going on? I should have 20 here. I mean, there's that many chances, I'm not getting them. And I'm slapping all sorts. I'm slapping a 6 mil. I'm trying to fish this deep. Can't get one. Out the blue, I'm getting one. Like, I'm getting 1 out of 20. And I'm
that's done your head in.
Flipping losing it big time. Yeah.
Is everyone else in the same boat then, obviously?
No, everyone's fished in different ways. Most people are fed.
Right, okay.
And I thought, I'm not feeding because they're everywhere. Thought, I'll leave that. I can feed. No one caught early. I thought, yeah, these aren't really eating. You know what I mean? I need to be aviar. It's not moving, is it?
No.
So in the end, I'm dicking about, trying all sorts. And then I've tried really deep. I've tried like that deep, probably 18-inch deep, with a 4 mil peloton, no shot down my line. Yeah, because I don't want it to sink. I want it to sink really, 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 really slow. I don't want it to help it. And I flicked it at one, and it just felt dead right. I was like, yeah, that one will have it. And I just struck. Float didn't move.
Oh, right, okay.
It was in the gob. Horrible, horrible fish. They're like this deep, but if you put your rig that deep, the splash of the float, they're gone. They have none of it.
They've seen it all before.
They've seen absolutely everything. I tried meat, tried everything, but it just ended up that fishing really deep, no noise in me float, just putting it in dead, not even slapping it, just there. Yeah. Do you know what I mean?
Yeah.
And I bagged for a bit. I caught really, really well. I probably ended up with 20. Yeah, I probably had 20 fish halfway through. So I thought, yeah, flying here. That was the target, sort of 40, 45
what
fish.
were they like, 2-3 pounds?
Because I mugged them, they were big.
Oh, right, okay.
They weren't feeding ones,
pounds.
they were 3 to 4.
Right.
What a big stamp for that lake.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? A lot bigger than the fish I caught on the bottom. I went on the bottom after that, long, because I thought, right, in fact I didn't. I went short, caught one dead quick.
Yeah.
I couldn't get another bite there, didn't feel right. Went long, caught a couple, caught like 3 or 4 long, and I saw Harry, what's Harry's name?
Harry Bignell.
Harry Bignell's opposite me, but down there a bit.
Yeah.
And he's catching faster than me. But I'm watching these fish, these catching, I'm thinking, they look a bit smaller.
Smaller.
And when I went on deck, they were like,
little babby ones.
they were
Pound
to £2,
Right, okay.
£2.5.
Yeah.
And I thought, yeah,
Is there F1s in them, or is it just carp?
there's like 12.
Oh, right.
There's not
okay.
many.
Did you catch all 12?
I didn't catch one. Yeah, I'm sure there is. I'm sure there used to be. I'm sure there is. So yeah, caught a couple long. I knew I wasn't going to do a weight now. So I kept flitting between that and mugging and catching an odd. And then Craig Ebbers, he told me ground bait had been really good in the edge.
Right, okay.
And the rule up there is if you get an empty peg to your left, you can fish to the peg.
Way, don't you?
Well, you can only garden to your right, ironically, but you can fish to the peg to your left if it's free.
Right, okay.
Yeah? Do you know what I mean?
Yeah.
So I had this peg to my left that was free. I couldn't quite see it 'cause of a tree, but I was about that far away from the bank. And I fed some ground bait there, and I made a big error at this point. 90 minutes to go. Yeah, 90 minutes to go, I fed it. And I went on it, and I caught 3 and 3 chucks instantly. I was like, whoa.
And what were you doing, like sneaking your pile and then putting your big over?
I'd put a big pot in.
Yeah.
I'd give him half a pot of ground bait.
Oh, flipping it.
That's
What
you,
is
not
going
me.
on? What is going on? Why are they there?
Right, we're going to pause it there, or we're going to carry on and let him play it.
Why are they there?
That's got to be a tench.
Yeah, that's going to do your line, Jay, lad.
It hasn't. It's miles away from me.
What are
Miles
they doing
away.
there?
Yeah.
Oh, it's a bream. Flipping heck, it's a bream. It's a bream.
What am I doing? Are we carrying on talking, or are we
That
just
is
going
a
to film it?
bream.
Is it a massive one?
Yeah, boy.
Let him play this, because this is good. We've been here for a long time, not catching much at all. And that's not a bream pulling
It
that
is.
hard.
It was.
I've just seen it.
Is it? Do you want me to come up your way? I've never heard a clutch go with a bream before.
Yeah, it is.
I was so confused of what was happening. I'm convinced there was a carp on.
Yeah. Come on, the bream. What is that? Why are they short, though?
Doesn't make any sense, does it?
Big breams, them. Oh, we can't count him, can we? We are for this, so. That is never coming out, that one.
Oh, he's a novelly Nora. Right, so I'm going to talk about the catch up again. I've just gone down the edge. We've just been interrupted, haven't we?
We've had like
Several breams.
yes, including a jumpy, the biggest one I've seen for a long time.
Was proper breams, isn't it? But I
Unlike
think they've bypassed
snap-up.
us now. I think
Yeah,
it's came,
that's-
fed, and
Our
bailed.
visit's gone.
So anyway, caught
Go
some
ahead.
breams. Yeah, 90 minutes fed me edge, went on it, caught 3.
Right.
And I was like, it was so fast as well.
What,
It was like
corn?
maggots.
Oh, maggot squid.
4 maggots, as Craig said, fish maggots as well. Maggots would be the best. So
Yeah.
did that, brilliant. And then I went back in the 4th time with a cup. You know, I'd gone in with a cup every time as well. And one didn't come in, and I was like, I think I caught a perch. I was like, no, right, I'll leave it. I'll big pot it again. I big potted it. I left it for probably 25 minutes, 20 minutes, something moving. What was it?
Oh, what's he a bite? Yeah, go on, Jay, lad.
Left it for like 15, 20 minutes. Done all the things. Don't think I caught one. I might have caught one short, but nah.
Yeah.
Went down again, 3 again, straight away. I was like, I fed it again. Like my feed never gone, couldn't catch a 4th. I was like, what's going on? So same again, fed it, left it 15, 20 minutes, and I'm pushing it, I've got half an hour left. Couldn't catch. Went back on it, 3 again. And then I big potted it, went straight on it, 3 again. All they wanted was a load of bait.
Just that
kept
load of
going
bait going in, right.
Yeah, and I clattered them. I probably had 10 in the last 40 minutes in the edge,
love
and they were all like £4. I had a couple of like £6, £7 ones. And I honestly believe I could have done that for the last hour and a half.
Really? Could have rocked up a little bit earlier and...
They just wanted bait. They just
Right,
wanted loads of bait to get them in a peg to have them a chew.
Yeah.
So I was a bit gutted. I just won the lake. I weighed, it says I weighed 134, but I'm 99% certain I weighed 137, but it didn't
don't matter,
affect
mate.
anything anyway.
130, yeah.
And that was 5th in the match.
Oh, right, okay.
Yeah. Bagger had gone and won it off
Yeah.
one on Ash. 160, I'm going to say 166.
Right.
I'm going to guess 160 odd. He's won the match, brilliant.
Go on, the bagger.
It was Kieran second.
Kieran Matters. No, he's third, Kieran, wasn't he? I don't know who
It was second then.
He was on
was it
Maple,
Ryan
wasn't he,
Laycock?
Kieran? Yeah, could have been.
I'm going to say Ryan Laycock, but it might not have been him. But I think he was second off Bagger's Lake with 150 odd.
Yeah.
And then Kieran was on Maple.
Maple, yeah.
He had a big 140, 148, 149, I think.
Now, isn't he?
Not a million mile off. Yeah, really, really good chance. I think with different weather, with overcast weather, a bit overcast weather or really hot sunshine maybe, either way, Cedar would have competed.
Right, okay.
Because I think Tom Scully won that 115. Yeah, when it's
And there'd
150.
been even more room on there, wouldn't they? Obviously the size.
They had like 15 people a lake. There had loads and loads of room in them two lakes, so they weren't a mile off.
Yeah.
I mean, it only took a bit more and Bagger not being there to give them a
Yeah,
chance.
yeah.
But anyway, brilliant one. Really did enjoy the Oaks. Yeah. So on to the next one after that. Another good one. What were we after that? Hayfield. Ooh.
Hayfield. Was this a bank holiday one? It
Bank
was, wasn't it?
holiday Monday.
Just gone.
Yes.
Yeah.
Hayfield. We say it about a lot of venues, but I'm going to say it's my favourite venue.
You love Hayfield, don't you?
I love Hayfield.
Yeah, I don't go in nowhere near enough, but I love it.
It's still special when you go Hayfield. It is my favourite. However, it's not necessarily my favourite when there's 100 people there. It is very, very, very snug.
Yeah.
But it's because it's so flipping popular. Everyone wants to go. That's the problem, isn't
Definitely.
it? It is so snug, and it was. I drew an island pool, which has had such a resurgence as well. Do you know what I mean? It had been a bit dodgy for a while, a few years ago.
Yeah.
It is solid again.
Is it proper?
So many fish to got in there now. Really was. It was nice to be on there.
What all sizes, Jay?
All sorts, yeah.
Oh,
yeah.
lovely.
Robin's put a load of fish in there, but it looked really happy. Do you know what I mean? It had
So that
lovely
colour.
greeny algae.
Oh,
It was
lovely.
back to light. It was lovely.
Yeah,
it
yeah.
really did look normal again. And I've drawn there. I've drawn a shocker. I've drawn 56. Did I draw 56? 56. I was
So is that middle of the island then?
I was
right
now well past the island. It's on the wood bank.
Yeah.
It's about 4 or 5 pegs past the island.
Going up
4
that
pegs
way,
past the
or
island,
coming
going up
past-
the lake.
Oh, right, okay.
Yeah, so further down, it's
Right.
where I think they've moved the pegs a bit though as well, because I once drew that in Fishio next to Power. And
Were
the
you
pegs,
sticking out a little bit?
Yeah, the pegs very much
Ah,
clash,
right, okay, yeah,
but
yeah.
they don't now. That they've swizzled them a bit, so at least you had. I was really worried. I thought well, it's going to be the clashy bit, but they've whizzled the pegs, so there is no clashy now.
Ah,
So
right,
it
okay,
did feel
brilliant.
all right, and even with every peg. Do you want the picture? Should I send you the pictures? So you can whiz the picture on of every peg. It's very snug, but we still had the days fishing. You know, I never fancied it for a win. I sat on my peg and I thought, I want to have a nice day on a Wagler.
Yeah.
I mean, so I've literally set up 2 Wagler rods because I had a new rod to play with and I just wanted to fish Wagler just because I haven't this year. I thought I'll do that most of the day. I'll enjoy my day at least.
Yeah.
And I thought I'll set up a pole rig as well, just in case any.
What, a
rubbers.
short one or a
No,
mugging one?
just shallow.
Shallow.
Literally a shallow slap-in,
Yeah.
mugging type rig. 1 pole rig I set up. Yeah, really tight peg and didn't fancy, but went out slapping. I caught one dead quick. Like caught a 6-pounder.
In feed or just slapping? You feed him?
I'm going to say I fed.
Go ahead.
I'm going to say I started not feeding,
Hmm.
didn't get a bite for 10 minutes, and then fed a bit. I thought, right, I'm going to feed a bit and see what happens. And it attracted them in, and it was good. And I caught dead steady. I had like 20 pounds after an hour, like 3 or 4 of these and a couple of these.
Yeah.
And it was, I was like, oh, right.
Oh, here we go then.
And I literally just stayed on it, and we've all stayed on it, and all had odd bites. They carried on coming in. I've mugged an odd one. It was just all right. I mean, I probably had £50 halfway through.
Oh, wow. Go on, Jay.
And we hadn't heard anything, so we were like,
Yeah.
you never know, this could be all right. It could
Yeah.
catch you fish here. Got on a Wagler. I fed the Wagler beautifully, if I say so myself, with 2 pellets non-stop. And it was, I had it all to
Perfect.
myself because I was a bit further out than everyone.
Yeah.
And I threw in and never had a bite. And the carp in it and everything.
Really?
Oh, they did me flipping head in. Couldn't get a bite. So
shit.
didn't get one first time. Came back on pole, caught a couple more.
Yeah.
And then went on Wagler, caught a couple. I've ended up catching 4 on the Wag.
Big uns.
No, because they were in my feed. The only big ones I caught, the big old originals, were mugfish.
Mugfish, yeah.
I think that's because it's so tight. That the big ones are the first ones to switch off and not feed when it's
Yeah.
peg for peg like that, when it really is tight. But these little ones were happy to feed.
Proper.
And I wish it had been a bit shallower, because it's like flipping 19 foot or something stupid. It's the deepest part of the lake, that.
Yeah.
I reckon I'd have caught some on the bottom of these little ones.
Right,
if it were
okay.
like 6 foot, 7
Your
foot.
style of like rafting it in and
Yeah,
fishing like that.
but it was just dead eye pressure and nothing was going to be on the bottom.
Yeah.
But it were all right in the end.
Yeah,
I enjoyed it. I ended up with 93 pound.
Oh, nice day's fishing then,
With
mate.
pegging, do you know what I mean? How tight it was.
Yeah.
Take that every day.
Lovely.
And that means it will be mega with room.
Oh, right. Okay.
Mega.
Yeah,
When it's like a normal match, every other peg, that lake will be a joke. It's back to being phenomenal. In fact, it still was, because Adam Richards won our lake off the Scarecrowy Point.
Is it 19 or 20?
I think he was on 19.
Right, okay.
20 is the peg.
Yeah.
I think Adam's on 19.
Is that the narrow peg?
Yeah.
Right, okay.
Yeah, the narrowest bit on the grassy bank. He
Yeah.
had 160 odd pound of
Oh, wow.
grassios. With every peg.
Grassios?
Yeah, every peg. He had a couple of carp,
Lovely.
but many Carassios.
That's all right,
Adam's had.
day's fishing.
Proper day, but didn't win.
You won that one.
Brad Lucas.
Young Brad has won it, didn't he?
I
Go
like
on,
Brad
Brad
winning.
is. Awesome, mate.
He's put time in. He's done silly miles.
Lovely lad, Brad is.
It is.
Yeah,
It was
lovely.
his turn. He drew actually the peg that we filmed the live match on one of our practices there last year.
Adam, big Adams, little Adams.
Little Adams he drew.
Right, okay.
18 little Adams up in the corner.
Yeah.
And I think he's had the same match as I had, just
Mugging.
mugging soup.
Yeah.
I think he's got some shallow later on, but just mugging soup. And he had 260 something pound.
Yeah, boy. Go on,
Proper,
brother.
proper. And there was a few.
Right.
Matty had 200. There was
Yeah.
another 200.
Yeah.
Were there 3? Yeah, there were 3 200s. I think there was 190 or something. I think it fished mega. Considering it is absolutely rammed,
Yeah.
it fished mega. I think there were £400 or £500 off Island Pool still.
Was it really?
Like mega. The top 15 in the match had £100 plus,
Flipping heck.
which you'd never think that were possible
No,
with that many
not at
people on.
all.
And they were spawning a bit in the morning, but mega. I can't wait to go there. Slightly less. I'd like Hayfield to be a 75, 80 pegger. 70, ideally a 60, and then it'd be solid.
Oh, it'd be ridiculous
But
then, wouldn't it?
it were amazing.
Yeah,
It's
I'm
so
sure,
nice
man.
to be there for the first time this
Go
year.
on, Jay,
I'm looking
lad.
forward to that one. But then that's it. We're all
Yeah,
covered.
lots to look forward to, haven't we? Where are we? Well, you're with this weekend, don't you? And
I'm
then
going to
next-
Glebe, and then we're going to Weston.
Western next Wednesday, isn't it? Yeah.
Glebe and Weston. And then you're going Partridge.
Partridge, yeah. So there's loads and loads, isn't there, still coming up? So
Lots of
fingers
fishes still to
crossed.
come.
That was right. I mean, if I hadn't ducked then, Rich, that would have got me in there. Fuck, I felt that through my cap. I bet I've got a red mark on my head. Lethal. Ground bait bullet.
You do.
Swat.